Today I'm going to teach you how to make a locking or a locked PDF. Now, a lot of times when we make PDFs, we have clip art that looks like this. Now, I am an educator and I make education type of resources online, and I sell them on places like Teachers Pay Teachers and Etsy. And a lot of times we use clip art, and you're going to be using clip art when you make lead magnets and things like that. Now, when you get clip art and things like this, or images like this, a lot of times in the terms of use, you're going to see things to where they're going to say you have to have it locked. And to do that, and what that actually means is you can't just save it in Canva like this. You can't just save your resources like this. A lot of times you have to have these locked down to where when someone downloads your lead magnet and downloads this PDF, they can't right click and save that image and use it for themselves. So I'm going to take you through the simple steps on how to actually lock your PDFs so nobody can right click and save. What you're going to need is your PDF in some kind of program. This is Canva. I like to use Canva because it's quick and easy. And what you're going to do is you're going to download your PDF. Always download it in the PDF print file type when you make your lead magnets, because this is going to be the type of PDF that's going to print neatly and cleanly. If you use standard, it's not going to be as high quality, so it's not going to look as good when it's printed. So always go to the PDF print, and always make sure that you have everything inside of your little boxes here, because that means that it's going to print everything. Okay, so we're going to go to download, and I'm just going to do this one here, and this is page 4. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my unlocked, and I'm going to name it just Snow Worksheets. Okay, now we're going to go to PowerPoint, and PowerPoint is the easiest way to do this. And I'm going to just push this down a little bit so you can see inside. Okay, so I'm going to go to my Finder, and I'm going to go right to okay, so here's my unlocked. Here is that Snow Worksheet that I just had. I'm just going to take it, and I have a Mac, so if you have a PC, you might have to do this a little bit differently, but I can just drag my worksheet right there. Okay, so now you can kind of see what it looks like here, and everything is within the box. So just make sure that it is centered. And now you're going to go up to the top here, and you're going to go to File, Print. Now we're not going to be printing this, we're just going to be saving it in a different format, so stay with me here. So you see this little button down here that says PDF. We're going to go to Save as PDF. And then we're going to name it, I'm just going to name it Mitten Matching. And then we're going to go to Security Options. This is where it all makes the difference here. So click Security Options, and now you have all of these options here. This one is require a password to open the document. Now, if you want to be like really secure and have it like that, I never use this because I think it's just too much of a hassle. Then you have require password to copy text, images, and other content. This is the one that you want. I highly suggest never clicking this one, require a password to print, or you're going to have people contacting you day and night for this password. Always make the password the same thing on all of your documents as far as locking them, because if you have a different password for each document, you're never going to remember all of them. So just have one password that you create for all of your documents, And that way you can move a little bit faster every time you make a new lead magnet. Click OK, and then click Saved. And see how I have a locked folder? I purposely have a locked folder so I know that all of the lead magnets, all of the PDFs within that folder are locked and they're already done and I don't have to worry about them. And then I'm going to click Save. And I already did this once. I'm just going through it again so you can see this. So I already saved it. You can see right here, mint and matching is right here, but I'll just name it number 2 so we can save it. So let's save. And then you are all done. And then when you go into your locked PDFs, so now they're not going to be able to actually right click and save these little images. You see how it won't save like this? That's exactly what we want right here. And you can test this out on your own or have someone else test it out for you, but it will be impossible for them to save this unless they have the actual password from now on. So this is a great way for you to make lead magnets and still be within the terms of use for clip art and other things that you're going to be using.